In 1937, I wrote a book that changed the lives of millions of people, but there's something most of them never applied. 5 simple habits that, when practiced daily, have created more wealth than most people can imagine. Today, I will reveal those 5 forgotten habits. These are not theories, they are truths I witnessed, tested, and lived. If you apply them, the results will be inevitable. Most people want success, but they ignore the roots that make it grow. Let me remind you where true wealth begins. Before I reveal the 5 habits which I consider essential for success, even if you're a complete beginner with limited resources, I want you to understand something. If you apply them, you'll have a great chance of achieving your goals in life. And I say this without hesitation. Do you know why? Because I saw it up close, the people who achieved extraordinary success. And I applied these habits myself. For over 25 years, I interviewed the richest, most powerful, and most successful men in the world. Andrew Carnegie gave me a mission to discover what these people did differently. I sat down with Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, Theodore Roosevelt, Alexander Graham Bell, and from each of them I extracted the mental, emotional, and behavioral patterns that turned ordinary men into extraordinary leaders. My work wasn't based on luck or guesswork, it was based on study, observation, and real-world application. That's how the book Think and Grow Rich was born, a mindset manual that has crossed generations. And even after nearly 100 years, the principles still hold true, and the habits I'm about to show you still work. Habit 1: start your day with a definite purpose. Most people wake up on autopilot. They open their eyes and grab their phone while still in bed. They get lost in distractions, scrolling through Instagram or watching nonsense online. But that time could be used to work on your goal, whether it's learning something new, losing weight, or building a project. Sounds like an exaggeration? Think about it. How many minutes do you waste on your phone before even leaving for work? Now imagine the time lost throughout the entire day. It can easily add up to hours. This proves one thing. Your problem isn't lack of time. It's the lack of management of your free time. That's why it's so important to start your day with clarity, by defining your most important priority for the day. When you wake up, don't pick up your phone. Take 3 to 5 minutes to reflect. What is my most important task today? What action can I take right now that will move me closer to my biggest goal? All the great men I interviewed had one thing in common. They knew exactly what they wanted, and they started the day with focus. When you wake up knowing what to do and act on it, you eliminate distractions and unlock a powerful force, the energy of action. Remember, action creates transformation. Planning without action brings no results. Habit 2: feed your mind before you feed your body. Now that you've learned to wake up with clarity and define your goal for the day, just as I taught you in the previous habit, it's time to take the second step. Feed your mind before you feed your body. Most people wake up and go straight to breakfast, turn on the TV, listen to bad news, or start the day complaining. But let me ask you, do you feed your mind with the same care that you feed your body? The most successful men I met had a simple and powerful habit. They began their mornings with a reading, a reflection, a positive affirmation, even before speaking to anyone. Feeding your mind early in the day means choosing what will occupy your thoughts, because your mind, just like your body, is nourished by what you consume. If you start your day with problems, criticism, or gossip, you're already entering the day with weight and mental confusion. Now, when you start your day with a powerful idea, a meaningful message, or a strengthening affirmation, you completely shift your internal state. Practical task: before you pick up your phone or have breakfast, take 3 to 5 minutes for this simple and powerful mental ritual. Step 1: breathe deeply 3 times, feel the air coming in, and choose to start the day in a state of control. Step 2: visualize. Picture your biggest victory happening. Visualize your success, your family smiling, your freedom expanding. Let that image guide your energy. Step 3: anchor with a physical gesture. It could be a closed fist, a hand on your chest, or any motion that symbolizes strength. This gesture becomes your mental activation button for the day. Morning affirmation: today I act with presence, courage, and vision. Nothing distracts me. Everything that happens strengthens me. You can adapt this ritual to your routine, but never skip it, because the one who controls the mind controls the day. Habit 3: keep the promises you make to yourself. I'm glad you're still here with me. That means you're a committed person. Not like most people who jump from video to video without truly learning or applying anything. Now let's move on to habit 3. Keep the promises you make to yourself. What's the point of setting goals, making plans, or repeating motivational affirmations? If you don't follow through on what you say to yourself, every time you say you're going to do something and don't, you weaken yourself inside. You teach your mind that your words have no weight, that you're someone without true commitment, and your mind records this. My words don't matter. This directly affects your self esteem, your confidence, and your ability to stay consistent. But it's okay if you've been like that until now. What matters is that you've decided to change, and then now you have a step by step path to help you. And if you ever need support, leave a comment saying what's holding you back. I'll create a video to help you with that. Now, on the other hand, every time you keep a promise, even a small one, you grow stronger. You're telling your mind, I'm a person of my word. I say it and I do it. That is a true superpower. The most successful men and women I interviewed had one thing in common: an unshakable discipline with themselves. They didn't wait to feel motivated. They simply did what they said they would do. This habit is simple but powerful because it builds something you can't buy: self respect. Practical task. Today, choose one single action, small, clear, and specific, and commit to it. It could be something like doing 15 minutes of physical activity, reading one chapter of a book, organizing a space in your home, recording a video, starting a project, or making that important call you've been avoiding. Write it down. Decide exactly what time you'll do it and say out loud, today I will keep the promise I made to myself. Then do it. It doesn't matter if it's easy or hard. You're not training comfort, you're training confidence. Habit 4: surround yourself with people who strengthen your vision. You can be strong, disciplined, and have a plan. But if you're surrounded by negative people who complain all the time, don't believe in their own dreams, and even worse, criticize you for wanting to grow little by little, they will drain your energy. The truth is simple: environment is stronger than willpower. You might want success badly, but if you spend your time with people who constantly talk about fear, scarcity, and failure, your mind will start absorbing it. It's unavoidable. During my interviews with the most successful people in the world, one pattern always stood out. They carefully chose who they allowed around them. They built circles of people who shared the same vision, talked about goals, progress, and solutions, inspired more action and less complaining. This habit is not about cutting everyone off. It's about nurturing relationships with people who strengthen you. You can't always change your external environment, but you can build a supportive internal one through who you talk to, who you learn from, and who grows with you. Practical task. Today, reflect honestly on these 3 questions. Do the people I spend the most time with pull me forward or hold me back? What kind of person should I connect more with in the next 30 days? What can I do today to create a more positive environment around me? Here are some actions you can take. Unfollow profiles that don't help you grow mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. Reduce or eliminate the consumption of pornography, which steals your energy and focus. Start a support group with people who share the same vision. Listen to 15 minutes of someone who inspires you. Use the internet in your favor. It's a powerful tool that gives you access to the greatest minds in the world with just one click. Remember, you don't need perfect people around you. You need people who push you forward. Habit 5: end your day with intention, not distraction. Starting your day with clarity is powerful, but ending your day with intention, that's what defines your real results. Many people wake up motivated, but end the day exhausted, frustrated, scrolling on their phones until they fall asleep. This is one of the biggest silent saboteurs of personal growth: finishing the day the wrong way. When you close out your day on autopilot, jumping from app to app, binge watching shows until late, with no reflection, no learning, and no record of progress, you send your mind a dangerous message. Today was just another day, but the truth is, every day counts. Every day builds. Every day matters. The greatest people I interviewed never let the day end by chance. They had simple but powerful evening rituals to extract wisdom, reinforce focus, spot mistakes, and prepare improvements for the next day. Practical task. Evening ritual. Before you go to sleep, take 3 quiet minutes. No phone, no distractions, just you and, if possible, a pen and paper. Ask yourself these 3 questions with full honesty. 1. What was my greatest win today? Write down what made you feel proud, even the smallest thing. 2. What did I fail to do today? Identify what you didn't complete and ask, was it laziness, poor planning, something unexpected? 3. What can I do tomorrow to avoid repeating that mistake? Awareness alone isn't enough. You must learn from the mistake and correct it. By doing this daily, you will literally become a better version of yourself every 24 hours. You'll make fewer mistakes, learn more, and grow consistently. Because just as important as doing the right thing is avoiding the wrong ones. Then close your eyes and repeat mentally, each day I am getting closer. Today's pain is tomorrow's strength. I act with courage, even when I feel fear. This habit is simple, but it helps you sleep in peace, wake up with purpose, and live with intention. Don't underestimate the power of small habits. Practice them and watch your life change. If you've made it this far, it means you're ready to change. And I want to remind you of one thing. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be committed. Don't try to apply everything at once. Pick one habit and start with that. Once you've mastered it, add the next one. Success doesn't come with speed. It comes with consistency, with small decisions repeated every single day. Remember, no one is born ready. We grow as we learn from our mistakes and adjust our actions. Life isn't a 100-meter sprint. It's a marathon. Be proud of your journey. Don't give up. You'll get there. If this video helped you in any way, let me know in the comments. Which habit will you start today? And if you want more content like this, subscribe to the channel, because this is just the beginning. The right mindset builds the right life. And you're on the path. As Bruce Lee once said, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times.